So what happens if you get hurt while serving in the military? That's a great question. And if you get injured in the military, what happens next depends on the severity of the injury and how it affects your ability to do your job. But here's how it typically plays out. For starters, there's immediate medical treatment. If the injury happens on duty, you're taken to the nearest medical facility. For serious injuries, you may be medevaced to a military hospital or a high-level treatment center. Minor injuries are treated at your command's medical facility. Now there's light duty and limited duty, and the biggest difference between the two is that with light duty, you can still work, but there's restrictions, like no heavy lifting or no prolonged standing. And then there's limited duty, which is more severe than light duty, and it usually means that you're placed in a non-deployable status while you're still recovering. Now, if the injury is severe enough, you might be looking at a medical board. For example, if the injury is serious enough to prevent you from doing your job, you'll go through the medical evaluation board. And then there's also a physical evaluation board. And basically, this decides if you could stay in or you need to be medically separated or retired. And if you are separated, you may qualify for a VA disability rating and benefits. Now, if the injury affects you long-term, the VA will assign you a disability rating on a scale of 0 to 100 based on the severity. Higher ratings mean more compensation and benefits. You may also qualify for VA healthcare, education benefits, and job assistance after separation. Now, a big question that I get a lot is, what if it's a non-duty related injury? And if you get hurt off duty, treatment still takes place through military healthcare, but it may not qualify you for certain benefits. And if it affects your ability to perform, you just might be placed on convalescent leave or medical separation. Alright, so real talk, what does this all mean for you? Well, in regards to small injuries, they'll patch you up and send you right back to work. For long-term injuries, you could be looking at medical separation and a VA claim. Worst case, if it's serious enough, you might get a medical retirement with full benefits.